What's up, guys? I'm back with another video today. I'm going to be playing Vayu Turbo. Alright, we win rock, paper, scissors. That's nice. So this is going to be like other videos where we play a match, I talk about my plays, and then we do a replay analysis afterward. Go ahead and allure here. Yeah, I think we have to get rid of a plague because I have the Raikou and the D prison. So that's going to set up for a Caius tribute summon play next turn. And there's just not much value this plague is going to get too quickly. So he starts with Storm. That's fine because we also have Cyber Dragon. So as long as this Raikou resolves, which it looks like it might not do. Okay. So he is going to pop the Raikou, and he's going to take a card from our hand. Hopefully it's the Mirror Force or the Dark Armed. This is pretty annoying. Okay, he took the Dark Arm, that's fine. That's destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead and use the MST with priority. I don't want him to dust shoot me. That would really suck. Okay. Now the question here is, do we Caius? And I'm not going to because I have a Mirror Force. Unless he has a machine type monster, which would be annoying. I don't see a particular reason to use the Caius here since we use the MST. Just kind of saving our cards. We're even. We're back to even on card advantage now because of that. And if he goes like set like a Raikou or something, we're absolutely completely fine. His Avarice is live if he puts everything back, which could have been a reason to do Caius. Seems like he's thinking about it. Like, I'm not entirely sure what he could have if he doesn't have Avarice, because he's used up the Monk and the Cat. And the Storm. Like, he's that. Okay. I'll give him that. Okay, now it's definitely good that we saved the Caius, because we have a hamster. Yeah, we should be fine here. One thing I've noticed trying to get a good recording of us playing this deck is that a lot of the lines are actually just like really uninteresting. Depending on what he does here, you know, if he summons like, okay, yeah, we're mirror forcing this. He's playing Literal Caliber Cat from 2010. So that's not Solemn. What was in Billy's list? This is literally Billy's list. That's got to be Bottomless, right? Bottomless or Torrential. If it's Torrential, he... Oh, it's Oppression. Okay. Why does he have Oppression in this? Is this Billy's list? Hold up, hold up, hold up. Charge of Light Brigade's not a trap card. No. Oh, that's Sorash's list. My bad. No, he did not main. So this is not Billy's list, but it's fairly close. Okay. Well, we send the Gardener. We get in for 14. Oh, that's another 1,000 burn. That's very nice. If we draw like another Caius off the top here, it'd be really funny. I draw a Vayu. That's fine. There's not really anything to say. I guess we just attack. If it's Raikou, then that's good for us. Okay. In these low resource game states, it's always so hard to tell. Sangen's nothing though. We have Necro Gardener. We can't really. Why is he maining Oppression in this? Okay. It's fine. So he searches for his own hamster. We just set our Raikou. We're fine. Finds a back row. Okay, so he has hamster in hand. We're definitely just attacking. It's Compulse. That's very good for us. That's like incredibly good for us. And now with this, yeah, with the Solemn, it's impossible for us to lose. Okay. We will side our own oppressions in, I guess. I kind of like pulling Varug here because it stops Monk. I'm just gonna side one of them in, and then one copy of Deck Dev because I feel like that's good. Do we need it? It doesn't hit Arabellum, it does hit like everything else though. Hits Rescue Cat and Monk. I like that for Hamster Raikou. We'll just take out 2D's prisons. Sorry. Okay, this hand's okay. So he just sets one and passes. No dark in hand. My allergies are acting up today. Sorry, guys. I should probably have waited a while to record this, but I've been wanting to get a good video of the Vayu. I feel like just summon Cyber Dragon attack is the most effective play here. Yeah, gets rid of a Raikou. He has Ryos and milled his Gourd, so I'm okay with that. I'm gonna set the D Prison behind. That's probably Dust Tornado. So I'm gonna set both. If he blinds MSTs, maybe he hits with the deck dev. If it's Heavy Storm, then the deck dev's not a real card anyway. Okay, well. So yeah, so we set the Prison because he saw Doom Caliber Knight, because if he attacks with Doom Caliber to his Hamster, I'm actually going to be really annoyed. Interesting. Okay. So you just going to Black Rose here? And if he does, it's okay. I'm not like pressed or anything. Yeah, okay. It's fine. Maybe I'll draw a Dark. I had a feeling that when he summoned Arabellum it was going to be Mind Control, but... And then I would have been really upset, honestly. But, Brain Control's fine there. 2, 3, 4, 5, okay. Could still win him the game if I don't draw well here. Maybe in game 1 I should have banished the Dark Arm. Okay, this is good. That Dark Arm's not going to be live consistently anytime soon. Watch me mill literally 3 Darks. Des Koala. I don't really know what to think about. I mean, it's a level 3 you can get off of Rescue Cat. I feel like I want to say Dark Panther is just better. But... Okay, I was about to be mad. I was about to be so mad. Okay. A Value of a Grave will be good pretty much any time now. He could have drawn yours. We have Mirror Force, so it's whatever. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. That was just, I shouldn't have done that. Like, I just don't think there's any world where I should have done that. He doesn't have Storm, though. He would have definitely stormed there. Okay, this is really good. Let me send Value. And we just attack the token. It's prison set, I guess. Otherwise, I'm going to check the grave to see if he can use it. Set the torrential. Can't believe I gave him that Gores. This is really dumb of me. Okay, so he books to save the Gores. That's fine. So there's a few options here. We can go for Thought Ruler to gain a bunch of life points and play around Deep Prison, loses to Mirror Force. We can do nothing except set Bariko, which is probably fine. We can go Goyo, loses to Prison and Mirror Force, and just then we look stupid. I don't know why I'm compulsively clicking Shuffle Hand. I have one card. Yeah, it's either Goyo, Thought Ruler, or set Raiko. And I don't really... I don't think I have any reason to put all my resources into a Thought Ruler and get Mirror Force. He hasn't used Mirror Force, has he? No, he hasn't. He has used a torrential brain control. I should not have given him that Gores. It's very stupid of me. Like, it was a very low chance he drew it back, but of course the chances are there. Yeah, I just think we should set Raiko. Next turn, if he does a bunch of stuff, we have Flip Raiko, Chain Torrential, and then we can kind of go from there. Or, well, no, we don't. Okay. Alright. Raiko in a Dream. Yeah, this position is literally entirely just because I attacked into the Gores for no reason. draw Storm just once. I bet he has Starlight. He has Starlight and Oppression and Gores, because that's who he is. Okay. I vibe with what I'm seeing here. I'm gonna hit this new back row. 2, 3. So I don't think that one's Mirror Force. It's not Dust Tornado. I think it's Oppression. And he probably had it when he summoned Gores and then set it after, since he could drop Gores and not care. And I'm not sure why he would keep Oppression in, but I feel like it's Oppression. If it's Mirror Force, it's Mirror Force. I imagine it's not Mirror Force, it's Book. Okay. That's so weird. Okay. I'm still fine, especially since it's not Oppression and he used the Book there, so next turn I have Plague Spreader plays, depending on the degree of back row he sets. If he does something here like just attack over Vicaius, then okay. He has his... Oh, he doesn't have Caius. Okay. I mean, if he had Caius there, it is what it is, but... Interesting. He's just... Okay. Oh my god, I'm literally too good at this game, dude. Top of deck. Make Darkened. Is he playing Honest? Okay. And the brain control is gone. I don't have to worry about anything stupid. He can't set a monster here. God, I should have won it ages ago. Well, I don't know. I guess giving him the Gores when I gave it to him is better than like giving it to him now or something. But he would have been locked down on back row for a while. He would have like had to burn the book on something like even dumber. Okay. The torrential is gone. It's literally just Mirror Force, I think. Mirror Force or Prison. And I don't lose to Prison. But I do lose to Mirror Force if I burn this Burial right now. I'm not going to set the Burial either. I don't want to lose it to Dust Tornado. I would actually cry. Because that's like my win condition right now. Just play it safe here. No real reason to go in. Something he could do is, I don't know, okay. Next draw would have been Rhoda, so next turn we'll find out what that is. Okay. Alright, let's look through here. So I have a turn to show, I want to just show our hand. So I think here, if I had known he was on and that he was going to take the Dark Arm with Plague, or with whatchamacallit, then clearly I go for you know, banishing the Dark Arm and the Plague gets discarded. But here I think there's not really any. I feel like it's kind of a toss-up. Like you could argue like, oh, Plague will get value when you summon Caius, but that's going to take 2 turns to happen because I have to normal summon Caius next turn if this lives, and if they don't have like a Bottomless or Cyber Dragon, even if it dies. And then I got a normal of a Plague the next turn. Like I just don't get access to stuff as fast as I would like to. Yeah. So I don't have any say in anything he does here since he opened Storm. Yeah, so here we just, he probably would have gunned it because I shuffled my hand, but I definitely, I can't afford to have him take the Cyber Dragon if he has Dust Shoot. You absolutely have to priority gun that MST. There's no punish except like Legacy, but I mean, there's no way he has Legacy in this deck. This is like a 2010 deck. Yeah, so just gun the Space Typhoon priority. Having the Chaos Sorcerer is very annoying, but this is, yeah, we find out this is Oppression. And there's, I mean, even if this is Solemn Judgment, he's just too good. We can't not Mirror Force. Now here, you know, I see Rescue Cat, I see Summoner Monk in the same deck, and like the first thing that I think is just in no universe. Okay, how did this Summoner Monk get banished? Oh, from Caius, or for Chaos Sorcerer. Yeah, but the first thing I think is just absolutely not Rolling Oppression. There's absolutely no way Rolling Oppression is the card that he is playing in this deck. So definitely to me that's a Torrential or a Bottomless. So I'm going to either force the Torrential with a Raikou summon, or I'm just not going to give him a chance. But it's Oppression, so you know, whatever. So then obviously we have to go Armus in the Necro Garden. If he tops a monster attack over Arma, this Caius is dead. We're done. We can't really play the game. So we have to send the Necro Garden. I mean, it's not like we have anything else. Plague's banished. We don't have Vayu or Sirocco. It's obvious to send the Necro Garden. This is why you need to play Necro Garden. People not playing Necro Garden in Vayu are insane. Like, this card is so good. Yeah. And I mean, it works out for us. He draws. And now, you know, what I'm thinking is like, oh, this is Raikou. At worst, it's hamster. If it's hamster, then I set the Vayu or something, and he either pops that or he pops a Kai. Either way, like if it's Raikou, the Kai's getting popped now. If it's hamster's getting popped next turn, or I can bait him into popping the Vayu with it. But it is Songen, and there's no worry about that. So this card is compulsory. He obviously has to compulse the Caius, which is just very good for us because we have a Solemn Judgment. We also have a Necro Garden engraved still. We are guaranteed. This Necro Garden is just lingering. This Necro Garden is practically the win condition. Just protect our field. Just protect one of these monsters, and this Solemn Judgment carries us. And that is, yeah. Okay. So, nothing. I don't think I did anything too wrong game one. Like, there's probably some errors. Big error here, siding this in to begin with. This definitely should just be. This would be a second D prison, and then I wouldn't. Yeah, I correctly read this was Dust Tornado, and we're going to say it correctly because they are the same card. So yeah, but he did wind up hitting the D prison anyway. So yeah, we just do that. We set the hamster. Yeah, definitely. This should have just been a D prison. Now, okay, so what we can argue is that with him attacking this Airbellum, so he probably thinks it's Raikou, and he's like, okay, well, whatever, he'll just pop the back row or pop the Airbellum. But he has brain control. He might have literally thought, oh, it's a hamster. I'm gonna brain control it. I'm gonna nuke his board. And if he, from the literal first turn of a duel was thinking, along those lines. I mean, it's not a read because he had no information. It could very well just have been a Raikou. But he's obviously very clairvoyant if that was what his thought process was, so props to him. I obviously can't know that he has brain control in his hand. So, I mean, why would I prison this? But I think there's an argument to be made that I could prison it, and then he MSTs the dead deck dev instead of the prison, and I'm in a better position, but I mean, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You get punished for correct plays every once in a while, so definitely no reason to do this. But I mean, here he just trades 2 for 2. I mean, he gets rid of my dead deck dev, my free Raikou. I mean, this is just absolutely fine for me. And he gets his Avarice off, which is fine. He has Book Prison after this. And he draws into Vigor's Koala. So he very, very annoying. And we banish the Dark Arm. There's literally no reason to keep it. I mean, we're not hitting 3 darks anytime soon. What does he draw here? He straight up just draws a lure. Okay, that's right. And he gets another Book of Moon and a Raikou off of it. So yeah, this is where things go south for me. I just stupidly decide to, it's 200 free damage. He didn't draw Gores back. I mean, he could have, but it's so unlikely, and he did. Just let this go through. He clearly doesn't have Storm. He would have used it in order to probably go off here and force this through. The Gores isn't exactly free, and the token is nothing. He doesn't want to lose the Gores. So, he's only doing this because he doesn't have a way to get rid of the back row. And since I know that he doesn't have a way to get rid of the back row, and unless he is very good at the game again and draws Storm off the top, I'm going to have this Mirror Forcer next turn, and I don't need to save this Raikou. And then this is just the best draw I could ask for, because it gives me Plague in the Grave, it sets up Sirocco. And yeah. He has Breaker, that's interesting. Yeah, so here my read's Oppression because he set it after Vigors. And it was not something, it seems like it was not something he could have used before Vigors to trick me into attacking into it. So since he passed on empty board, the cards he set behind Gores, since they weren't set beforehand, they just can't be used, so this has got to be Oppression, Dust Tornado, something like that. But it winds up being Book, which is kind of similar in scope, as far as something you can't freely use before Gores. You can set Prison, and then they attack you and you prison them, or they storm you and then you Gores them, something like that. But Book is not exactly the same, so yeah, Oppression, Dust Tornado were my ideas for what this card could be. Wound up being Book, which is not the worst. Gores is going obviously, so let's attack. Yeah. We have to go. We can't really do anything about this Cyber Dragon without just stacking the Burial. This position, and then we have a practical auto win coming next turn if he doesn't draw any back row. So he just doesn't want to lose the Breaker. So this is Mind Control, interesting. And he draws Trap Dust Shoot, which is the absolute actual worst card he could draw. Yeah. So I definitely don't agree with Keegan that this deck is bad. Now this build does have the Chaos Sorcerer and the Return in it, and the One Cyber Dragon. And so I have those in this build over the 2 books and the Gores from my top 4 list, because I prefer playing with these cards when I'm online because they give me a lot of leeway and just very good bomb access. But the reason I didn't play them in person is because I don't respect my opponents and I have a lot of pride, so I didn't need to win with those when I could just have a streamlined, solid build. That was why I didn't play them in person. Yeah, I think I played this cleanly, except for the Raikou thing. Game 1, I did what I think. I mean, it was kind of low resource game state. I can't really say I did anything spectacularly brilliant. I just didn't play stupid. In this game, I mean, similarly, I didn't like go all in. I made a solid read that just, you know, he sets a prison so his other backer's not Mirror Force. You know, just simple stuff like that. Like, and if he had the Mirror Force, he had the Mirror Force. But I mean, like, it just wouldn't make a lot of sense for him to have it there. I definitely should not have bothered setting in deck dev, but I wanted to hit like these spies and Raikous and hamsters out of his hand and stuff. But I drew it in like the worst way that I could because I didn't even. I summoned like 1 Armed Wing. Did I even summon an Armed Wing in game 1? I don't even know. Like, sometimes the deck just doesn't. Sometimes the deck wins without doing its thing, and sometimes the deck does its thing and wins, and then sometimes it does its thing and doesn't win. But usually if it does its thing, it wins. But yeah, so yeah, a pretty clean match overall. Nothing crazy. Hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll be back playing some other decks eventually. Don't forget to send me questions for Q&A video if anyone actually wants me to do it. I mean, I've gotten like a few questions so far, but I really want to get like 9 or 10 so I can have a good lengthy video because I don't really like short form content stuff. So send me those comments, Discord DM, and yeah, I'll see you later, guys.